Unbelievable things narcissists will do to keep you under their control. In this video, we're breaking down the twisted psychology narcissists use to keep their grip on you, and how to spot it before it's too late. 1. Compare you to others to lower your self-worth. To chip away at your confidence, narcissists often make subtle comparisons, saying things like, "Other people don't get so emotional," or "I never had this issue with my ex." These comments are designed to make you feel inadequate, so you work harder to earn their approval. Because when you feel less than, they can position themselves as the one who's superior, more desirable, or always right. 2. Use your secrets against you. In the beginning, they encouraged you to open up. They made you feel safe to share your fears, mistakes, and dreams. But later, those same secrets become ammunition. Narcissists weaponize your vulnerability. If you challenge them, they'll bring up the very things you trusted them with, shaming you, mocking you, or using it to justify their behavior. This tactic is meant to silence you, because if you're too afraid of being exposed, you're easier to control. 3. Give you just enough to keep you hoping. Narcissists are masters at giving you crumbs. When they sense you're pulling away or starting to question their behavior, they'll suddenly show you affection, attention, or validation. But it's always just enough to keep you hooked, not enough to actually make the relationship feel secure or healthy. It's a cycle of confusion. You're constantly chasing the high of the version of them you saw in the beginning, and that's exactly how they keep you stuck. 4. Twist your words to make you question yourself. Ever felt like you're losing your mind when talking to them? That's not a coincidence. Narcissists will gaslight you. They'll deny things they said, twist your words, or accuse you of overreacting. Their goal? To make you doubt your own memory and feelings. Because the more confused and uncertain you are, the easier you are to control. 5. Threaten to leave you, or pretend they're moving on. When manipulation doesn't work, narcissists often pull out the fear tactic, "I'll just leave." But most of the time, they don't actually want to leave. They just want you to panic and beg them to stay. Sometimes they'll even pretend they have someone new or act cold and distant, just to see if you'll chase after them. It's not love. It's a game of power, and they want to be the one in control. 6. Play the victim when you pull away. The moment you start creating space or enforcing boundaries, the narcissist flips the script. Suddenly, they're the ones who are hurt, misunderstood, or abandoned. This tactic is meant to make you feel guilty for doing what's healthy for you. They use this false vulnerability as a trap, because if you feel bad for them, you're more likely to stay, and that's exactly what they want. 7. Keep you isolated from your support system. One of the most dangerous things narcissists do is subtly pull you away from your friends, family, or anyone who might help you see the truth. They may say things like, "Your friends don't understand us," "Your family is always negative," or "You're different when you're around them." It starts small, but over time you find yourself alone, with no one to talk to and no perspective outside of theirs. And that's exactly what they want. 8. Flip between kindness and cruelty. Narcissists keep you off balance by constantly switching between charm and cruelty. One minute they're warm, loving, and apologetic, and the next they're cold, distant, or cruel. This hot and cold behavior creates emotional chaos. It's addictive and confusing, and it makes you desperate to get back to the good version of them. But that good version was always part of the manipulation. 9. Convince you that no one else will ever love you. This one is devastating. Over time, narcissists try to convince you that you're difficult, broken, or too much, and that they're the only one who could ever put up with you. It's a lie, but if you believe it, you'll stay, even when you're miserable, because you're scared of being alone or unloved. This belief keeps you trapped. But the truth is, you are not hard to love. You were just taught to settle for someone who couldn't love you properly.